think, it's another opportunity to get some yards and to be able to have 4 downs in a drive, I think is huge. And, especially as short as they have been, we need to convert those and we need to be better. And we're going to have to watch the film on 3rd down, and we're going to have to be sharper and more dialed in and focused. But, we believe in each other.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that was Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Chargers now with the loss, 2 games behind the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC West. And you look at their final 3 games of the regular season, you got to like this. The day after Christmas, they play at the Houston Texans. They get an opportunity to get a little get back at the
Broncos.
Denver Broncos after they got thumped the last time. And then they finish up in Vegas
2 division
at
games.
the Raiders.
That's right. That's big. Yeah.
Games.
You know what's lost here a little bit that we didn't talk about is they were able to run the ball tonight. If you're looking for that silver lining, Justin Jackson, they had 192 total team yards rushing. And I don't know that people thought that they were capable of that. They surprised me with that, and that was encouraging. And also, Trey Pipkins comes in. Rashawn Slater doesn't go because of COVID. So we weren't quite sure what we were going to see at the left tackle position, if there was going to be a lot of pressure, if this kid was going to get in trouble early. I personally thought he held up well. Jackie, I know you have an opinion. I thought he held up well.
He did.
And, those are just positives looking forward here. I know it doesn't make up for a loss, especially this time of the year. And now they're in that soup with the other killer bees, as I say, Bills, Browns, Broncos, and that group, okay? But that's, what do they say? You are what your record says you are. And
Hey,
that's
Ron,
that.
Ron, what I always say is that when you have young and inexperienced offensive linemen, the best way to protect them is let them do what they do best, what naturally comes to them, and that's to put their hand on the ground and roll out and hit people in the mouth. And they both their tackles, Storm Norton and Pipkins, are young, inexperienced guys, big guys, but when they served them up, they were able to get a lot of production out of that offense in the running attack.
Absolutely.
See, there was a big difference between a win and a loss tonight for the Chargers. They win this game, they get to 9-5, and they're only a half game off of the best record in the AFC. They get a loss here, they fall to 8-6. They're only a half game better than 5 teams that are 7-6 in the AFC. So this was a huge game for them to win tonight.
It was a missed opportunity, Kyle.
That's why those fourth downs were so doggone critical in this game.
Justin Herbert said, okay, guys, that he was smart because he wants to improve. And those losses, this is something the team can build from. Those are experiences now they can improve from these losses. They have 3 games left, Kyle. This is the last 3 games of the season to boost them into the playoffs. They have a chance to win all these 3 games, and that'll really give them a big catapult.
Now, Vince, the players may improve from this, and sometimes a loss can be a good thing because you learn from your mistakes, but is the coach going to – it's obvious the coach isn't going to change his mindset. He's saying that's who we are. This is the way we're going to play the game.
That's what he wants you to make you believe.
And we're going to keep going forward on 4th down.
He's learned from it as well.
12 points off the board.
Remember, it's his first year as coach. So, I mean, he's learned a lot from this season.
Vince, you're saying he may change going forward. He may not say it in the press conference, but he may change going forward is what you're saying, right?
I'm not buying it. I am not buying it.
Win or go home, he'll change. I'm telling you
Let me
right
ask
now.
you this question. Would you rather have the situation you have right now with the Chargers, right now this year, or the situation this time last year, where they couldn't win a 1-score game?
Agree.
Right now.
But
I'm going to take this spot.
But
this team.
I hate to say it, these are the kind of games the Chargers have not been able to win, and this is one they should have won.
Well, you have a lot of confidence in your quarterback. You think, okay, he can make the play on 4th down. But as things go, you still have to take your chances and count them. They have to be reserved.
If we had counted those, they would have added up to 12 points.
12? We're not talking once. We're not talking twice. We're talking, and again, 3 of them were field goals that were inside a point after attempt.
Right.
Next time they have 4th and 1, they're going to have a play for it. They're going to have more than one play. Hopefully 1 or 2, that's it.
All right, we'll see. Why don't we fast forward to the Super Bowl, shall we? Because we want to talk about
Kyle, here you go again.
Vince, I know Jackie doesn't like to talk about
he doesn't like
the
to make
future.
Predictions.
He doesn't like to make predictions. Nobody knows. We don't have crystal balls. We don't, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I want to find out from you guys right now, who do you think is going to be playing in the Super Bowl at SoFi Stadium? Vince, I want to give you first crack at this.
Oh, Jackie?
Oh,
Vince.
You want me to go first?
Yes, that's what he said.
All right. Okay, then, but he looked at you. Okay.
Well, because he keeps shaking his head at me like he's not
well,
going to do
this
it.
is-
Like he's not
Somebody
going to
go.
participate.
I mean, who are the two
I'm gonna
best teams in the
participate.
NFC right now? Right now, it's a battle of the Bays. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. I like Green Bay to go all the way. It's the best team I've seen play this year. In the AFC, well, there you go. That's my other pick. New England, because of the coaching staff, because they can run the football, and they're playing great defense. They got a quarterback that will follow a game plan to the T. So I like that team. Green Bay to win it all.
Wait,
Go to Ron. Go to Ron.
Wait a
He's
minute,
over
wait a
there.
minute, Vince.
Go to Ron Dollar.
What do you think,
hold
Ron?
on, Vince, didn't you just tell me a week ago that said the only thing you're worried about with New England is that you haven't seen a rookie quarterback go all the way?
Yeah,
his
well, he's
first
got
year?
good coaching, Ron. He's got good coaching.
I know, because I'm feeling the same way you are. I like them too. I'm going to go Green Bay, and boy, Charger fans are going to hate me. I'm going to go Kansas City. And for a while tonight, I was like, can I change my pick? But it just feels like having won now 7 in a row for Kansas City, it feels like Andy Reid has that team dialed in. And this also tells you how good the Chargers really could be, because that's how close they were to knocking that team off. Green Bay, to me, they have everything in place. The quarterback is in place, and he runs everything, regardless of what the toe situation is doing.
Makes it
The
look easy.
receiver, the defense, and they just seem to be in place. They got better on defense. They improved where they had to improve. And now let's see if they can get out of the NFC Championship game. That's their stumbling block.
All right, Jackie.
You know, if I were to make any predictions at this particular point in time, they will be based purely on what I would want to see happen.
Okay.
Purely on what I would want to see happen.
And that's okay.
And my natural instinct tells me that is not the way you make these picks.
Okay.
You know, when this guy,
That's a great pick, Jackie.
when this guy right here was our starting quarterback, we were 9-7. We were 9-7. Nobody would have given us a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and then we get hot and we run off some 4 or 5 games at the end there, and then here we are.
Right.
And I see 2 or 3 or 4 teams in each conference that are capable of doing that.
Which
just
two are gonna
missing,
be?
hitting
Come
there,
on.
little hit and miss here.
Just
little
play
hit.
along, Jackie.
I ain't playing along with that because I just don't feel comfortable with that.
All right. All right.
I don't feel comfortable with it.
Oh,
ask
Jackie, you're a
me in
vibe
2
killer.
weeks. Give
You're
me
a
2
vibe
weeks.
killer,
How
Jackie.
about this? Well, how about if I ask you in February? Okay.
Ask me in February.
Okay.
I'll do
He'll
exactly
tell you who
what
won.
in February.
Ask
right,
him late February.
And I'm going to give a go to my 2 picks to be in the
Okay.
Super Bowl. And how about this?
Okay, Kyle. Okay.
Ron Pitts and
Yes,
I
sir.
have been
Okay.
kind of on the same wavelength all night long
That's
tonight.
right.
And I should tell everybody that we did this before tonight's game.
Yeah, we
did.
So kind of like Ron, I was watching the game tonight and thinking to myself, wow, Kansas City, you know, they may get beat soundly here tonight, but bottom line is they're coming around at the right time. Patrick Mahomes has to limit his mistakes, okay, and their defense has to continue playing well, not give up 192 rushing yards like they did tonight to the Chargers. And as far as Green Bay, you guys have already said it. This is the most complete team I've seen this year. They got the quarterback, they got the wide receiver, they got a couple of running backs that can get
And
the
a
job
secondary
done.
that can cover like glue.
Yeah.
But there's
So-
something, guys, you haven't factored in that I've seen over the years.
Offensive line.
If you beat a team early in the year, there's something about you on the inside that says, hey, if we had only done this, that, and the other. And I can see the Rams beating the Green Bay Packers.
I can see
Green
that
Bay.
too.
I
The
can see
way
it.
they played,
Beat
the
them
other
wherever
night,
they play
Oh yeah. No, that's right.
No, if they play like they played last week,
Yeah.
there's nobody can beat them.
What were you saying, Ron?
No, absolutely. And that was the best. And I've done a lot of Matthew Stafford Detroit Lion games now, believe me. That was the best I've ever seen Matthew Stafford play.
It was unbelievable.
he did.
He was
Bar
on the
none.
money. He was on the money. So, I mean,
That's what he's capable of doing every week.
let me
Ron.
have another week.
Yeah, one more week.
We'll ask you every week until you come up with your definitive choice. But we'll see. Hey, all of us agreed on the Green Bay Packers, so everyone except Jackie, of course.
That's right.
All right, we're going to take another time out here on Sports Wrap when we come back. Did you see where one of the top high school recruits is going to be going to college next year? We have that for you coming up right after this.